Today, we, the students of class 10, have taken up a challenge. Yes, we had hands-on experience on integrating math and science in real life.
After a break period, we were very interested to know what we are going to do. And surprisingly, we got a huge problem to solve. In class 9 and 10, we come across chapters like triangles, geometry, and also surface area and volumes, in which we find the number of the total area, and we divide it by the the area of tile to get the total number of tiles. Today, sir assigned us with the activity to find the number of tiles which should take to fill this whole area. We were assigned into 3 teams. The first team will find the area of the total pavement. The second team will also find the area of this particular tile, and the third team will help us in finding the total number of tiles needed.
So let's all see how we students of grade 10 have divided all these topics in analyzing this whole process.
We have measured the length of the wall, which is 5.85 meters, and height of the wall is 1.35 meters, and we have multiplied it. Measurement of the hollow block was 0.43 and breadth of the hollow block was 0.22.
So our beloved secretary, Meru sir, had given an idea of this visual interlocking pattern.
In the construction, we usually place the blocks horizontally, but using this pattern,
we have analyzed this pattern of interlocking method. So after realizing its benefits, we have found that
increased load distribution, improved stability
and appearance, and it also improves the drainage and the water resilience of wear and tear.
In this activity, we had many real-life experiences like strength, analyzation, visualization, and calculation. We had a fun time integrating science and math.
I was assigned to find the area of the rectangular plot, and we took the measuring tape and measured the length and the breadth of the plot, and since the area of the rectangle is length into breadth, we got the area. We were happy to see that the theoretical area which we found and the area which we asked the mason was matching.
I was in team 2, and we were assigned to find the area of this particular block. And since this was not a common shape, we divided into different shapes to get the total area, and we made 3 models to get a more accurate value. In the first one, we used parallelograms and triangles. In the second one, we used different types of triangles. In the third one, we used rectangles and triangles. But when we found the value, we got mostly around the same value. We also found the congruence of triangles, in which half of these triangles are congruent to the other half, which made our calculation easier. And while finding the area, we also discovered that while we divide it into smaller strips and find the area, we get a more accurate value. Whereas when we divide it into a huge rectangle and small pieces of triangle, we tend to miss out certain parts, which affects the value of the total area of this particular tiles. And while calculating this, we also came across many problems and hurdles while calculating, because everything was not in a clear shape and could not be measured by the common scale we use.
I got the data from the team 1 and team 2, which says the data of total area of the rectangular plot, and the next data is about the total area of the paved blocks. By dividing the values, we got the total number of paved blocks which can fit into that area.
We learned this concept theoretically last year, and now I'm visualizing the concept here. Since I did it practically, got the right answer, the count of tiles which I made was matching with the count of tiles which the mason gave.
I don't know why the three teams is not getting the same answer.
I found out what the error is because do you know what's the SI unit and what's the measurement of 1 feet in centimeter?
1 feet is 30.4 centimeters.
The scales which we used was having different measurements in different kind of scales. So in here we can see that the commercial tape is having about 1 feet is equal to 27 centimeter, but according to the SI unit we should have 30.4 centimeter. This was the very big challenge which we faced. So to solve this problem, we converted these measurements into our scale unit and then calculated the area, and now we got the correct answer. So hereafter I am going to use the same measuring tool for calculating all the problems.
As you can see, at certain angles, you can see that pair blocks look cross or zigzag or slanted, but it's actually straight. So this type of phenomena is caused by an illusion created by the edges of the pair blocks. It confuses our eyes to make it look as slanted or cross. This type of illusion is called 3D optical illusion.
Well, next we have one of the crucial part, which is to level and to even the surface. So for that we are adding a layer of crushed stone and grit sand. Well, it could be grit sand or M sand or quarry dust at times. So why this is used? So this is used to level the surface over there, and it is added upon the gravel at times. So why? It allows a proper alignment, also a very proper bedding before we use it.
Gravel as a drainage system. As we know, gravel is a porous foundation. It allows water to seep through it. This ensures that the water poured on top of the pavement doesn't remain on it and minimizing water damage on the pavement. As we know that the gravel allows water to seep to the ground, this makes the water table under the ground replenished, and it's a better alternative for cement.
Prevention of weed growth and settlement. A compacted gravel layer suppresses the weed growth which is below and making a weed-free environment.
Fixtures and interlock. Dialogue porous interfacility prevents damage.
Base layer support. Gravel is used as a compacted base layer under the pavement blocks. It helps in distribution of the loads equally and evenly. It also helps in providing structural stability, and it also helps in the durability of the loads. The thickness of this is around 100 to 150 mm. We discovered something very interesting. The interlocking blocks, we used M sand instead of river sand, as we already assumed that it would have been made by the river sand. This made us very curious. We learned that cement mixed with M sand is 15 to 25% more cost effective compared to the river sand. This is a big saving when we do it in a huge scale. But it's not just about the money. M sand provides more strength than river sand, making it perfect for the structural work like walls and foundations. It requires slightly more water during mixing, but when it's properly graded and certified, M sand provides just as well or even better in many applications. Seeing these blocks today remind us that construction isn't just about material, it's about making smarter, sustainable choices.
So we had a great time in analyzing this peer-to-peer discussion and also analyzing this visual appearance and stability of the blocks.
When I hear, I forget. When I see, I remember. When I do, I learn.
This is the proof that project-based learning keeps 100% engagement in children.
Are you saving stones or it's the same as the other old model?
Sir, however you will keep the stone, the calculation will come correct.
Number of stones are same.
Yes, sir.
Because somebody was telling me if you build like this and you save stones, this cannot. Because the plinth area of the stone, whether you put it this way or put it straight, parallel, and the plinth area will be the same.
We learned that even a small mistake can make a big difference in the environment.
So you learn the theory, and when you apply your theory in the real field, and you find it difficult,
yes,
and you made a lot of mistakes. Can I say like that?
Yes, sir.
So when you learn theory, you should also try and apply, and that will be helpful. Thank you. Very good. You should learn theory first or application first?
Always, it's not about theory or application, it's always analyzing the problem first. So instead of going directly to the solution, if we first analyze the problem, we humans are special beings who have the ability to have come up with our own solutions. So MMS also gives us opportunity to think about the problem and come up with our own solution.
You always use graph sheets to do this exercise?
No sir, we use many lot of other ways also, and we verified it using graph. We were open to try new ideas also.
Can you explain this?
We first traced the whole block, and
this is the actual size of a stone.
And then we counted each block, and then these abnormal shape we added according to similarity.
It's quite easy to do like this, no?
Yeah sir, but it took us a lot of time to discover this new way.
Okay. What is your experience by doing this?
We learned that we used to study this chapter from childhood, like finding areas in perimeter, but we never really had experience on how it works. The exact same question which we solved today used to be in our textbooks. We have the same question of finding the number of tiles. But while doing this, we had really lot of trouble in finding the area, but also we had lot of fun.